Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play FrogComposband. We are once again another pumpkin person named Ayali. Still very sexy though. Slightly different stats, I suppose. Don't really remember exactly what the previous character looked like, but we are level 24, pretty close to level 25, so surely there's nothing that can go wrong this time. I just got very lucky actually by getting a nice ring off of Farmer Maggot, who randomly appeared here in town. I spent most of the time on this character in the dungeon. In fact, I only did the first quest, which I apparently... Wait, no, I did two quests. Yeah, the Thieves quest, and then the one in the dungeon, of course. I completely forgot to... Oh, collect my reward here. Very nice. Follow-up quest, Orc Camp, yeah, that one. Okay. Fur Cloak of Elemental Protection. That's a very decent upgrade over what we had. With that, we actually have double electricity and double acid resistance, and we actually even have fire resist to cover our weakness, so we're down to 0% resistance there, or up to 0% resistance. That's nice. That definitely is nice. Right, we're using a bit of an unusual weapon, perhaps. A broken sword, but it was an exceptional one, so I figured just, why the heck not? Started using it, and while the base damage is not great, and it does unfortunately not have any to damage bonuses, it does have an acid enchantment. I'm not really sure how good that is, but at least with the ring that we just found, our damage is up to 64 normal and 81 acid damage. I don't know if that means 81 additional acid damage, or 81 to anything that's weak to acid. Surely it's not just an extra 81 acid damage. That would be a little bit insane. Or would it? Actually, now that I think about it, isn't that how it displayed my Hydra's physical plus fire damage? Except, of course, in that case, the physical damage was much higher. Acid Brand. Maybe that is what it is. Okay. In that case, maybe this is actually a pretty powerful weapon. I thought it was just okay, and I was hoping to replace it with something, basically anything, any other excellent weapon that I might find, but maybe it's not actually that bad. Right, I've also decided to activate the option, the birth option, of deactivating selling. So we cannot sell for money. We can still give things away to have them identified, for example, or just because I don't want to just drop them and litter the town with them. I guess they would also disappear, so I could just do that. Or just the main effect, of course, is that we're just not gonna pick them up in the first place unless it's something useful or something that I want to identify in town for some reason. And to compensate, we're gonna find just more money lying on the ground. Before I did a major shopping session here, on my first return to town after reaching like dungeon level, I guess we could check. Oh, level 19 apparently. Yeah, okay. Not used to the list being so short, so there it is. Yeah, we had over 11,000 gold just from that first expedition, so yeah, I would say that worked out pretty well. I did buy an identification staff and a bunch of healing potions, and yeah. Oh yeah, and a couple of speed potions actually from the black market. That was also a bit expensive. Now, also another thing I missed last time. I think I missed, although quests might also be slightly random, but I'm pretty sure I just never checked the inn on the previous character, or I've overlooked that there is also a quest option here. So they gave me that bear quest, which is only level 18, but that might be... I'm not quite sure. Is it one of the... Is it an outdoor area with trees like the Old Man Willow, or am I confusing that? Or is it just a bear cave? Relatively small cave with a bunch of bears. In which case, I don't know. How this character is not particularly sturdy. With the new cloak, we now have 54 armor class, which is okay, I suppose. But of course, we're once again lacking. In fact, we're even more lacking in the CC or crowd control or area damage compartments. So maybe I'm just gonna hop back into the dungeon actually and see if we can reach level 25, because that's obviously my main goal right now. Oh, also once again, it actually just zipped me down 2 extra levels. Right, so that's a thing. Not only can you never return to a previous level, you cannot even return to the same level, I suppose. And this one's also protected by a boss, so I guess we're gonna have our share of excitement here. Potentially, I mean, I don't know. The multi-hued centipede, I don't remember that one being particularly dangerous, but that is a dangerous thing to assume. Okay, we're fighting a carrion right away. In fact, this one might level us up, and it did. We are level 25. I'm gonna raise my strength to cure the draining that I experienced earlier, and we did not change. We're still a pumpkin man. I mean, okay, there are still 25 more levels to go, but I was expecting something a little bit sooner, you know? Oh well. At least we're very strong. I mean, yeah, we are decently strong. Heroic at melee combat, for what it's worth. Killed a Coco. Okay, we one-shot the giant pink scorpion. That's definitely better than on the previous character. We have an energy hound approaching. We are very protected from electricity though, so I guess I'm not too worried about that. These Skavens are a bit crazy. How many of them were there? Okay. I resist the energy damage as expected. Okay, what do we have here? Sickle, good. Which means we're not interested because we can't even sell stuff. I should probably also recover health. Yeah. Before moving on. Average bolts, 30 iron shots average. Okay, so I have been using my ranged weapon a little bit, which is a sling, nothing too special. And I'm only using a sling at all because before I even found that, I found a bunch of good pebbles. Destroying all kinds of things, rounded pebbles average. Should I just upgrade to the iron shots though? I guess it might be worth it. Got some elvish whey bread. I guess I'll also upgrade to elvish whey bread from rations. What else do we have here? Rod of pesticide. No, I don't think so. Well, the game decided to pick it up anyway. Average. Bunch of money. Another rod of pesticide? Oh, amazing. Oh, metal shot boots. That's good because, yeah, we had really bad ones. Well, not really bad ones, just very basic ones. Drop those rods, and just don't see the usefulness for those. Potion of clarity is what we picked up apparently at one point. Gonna eat one of these rations of food and drop the rest of them. Slow monsters, sure, better than nothing. Staff of teleport, okay. Alright. Okay, actually, do we have a use for this good ring mail? Probably. Oh, wait. We also have a robe of elemental protection. I'm gonna go with the good ring mail. Yeah, I mean, our padded armor, 6 armor total. I think that's that's definitely way less than the ring mail has just as its base armor value. So Gonna drop that. 80% capacity, right. Rations of food. What was a Chimera? Nice one-shot. Did our damage change? It should have. Yeah, 82 plus 102, I suppose. I mean, that's very solid. Identify scrolls. Well, we have the staff, so not technically any need for that. Good gloves. Gauntlets of free action, right. Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks. Average axe. Okay. I guess we might as well use these scrolls of mapping while we have them. Bolts of slaying. Wow. I think I will pick up these and hope to find some sort of crossbow. Carry and crawler? Oh. Oh, okay, okay. I think we found our boss. Oh yeah. No, no, wait, that's just a metallic centipede. Never mind. I thought I saw it changing color. Oh, no? Okay. Still improving my broken sword skill. A Frumious Bender Snatch. Sounds bad, but it's just a one-shot. Oh, okay. There's the multi-hued centipede. Oh my god, it's changing colors! Run! Terrifying. Okay, level 26. Just killing more random centipedes. And centipede likes. Okay, there's the boss. It's just dancing around me. Actually dealing some considerable damage to me. Not a big fan of that. Right, we have our Ring of Combat that we can invoke for heroism. I should have probably done that a bit earlier than this. Feel uneasy. Okay, okay. Don't mess this up. We have potions of speed too. I completely forgot about that. Terrible. Like playing this game for the first time. Light wounds. Probably not gonna cut it here. Yeah, not really. Definitely taking some serious damage here. Okay. Okay. One more. Oof, that took a couple too many healing potions, but at least I didn't die again. Okay, quest complete. Nothing is drained, so do we go with more dex, perhaps? Maybe some charisma to reduce shop prices and prices for various services? I don't know. I don't know how much of a need for wisdom we have. We seem to be getting pretty quick level feelings, and obviously we start out with pseudo identification anyway, and we have our identification staff in for device usage, I suppose. Wouldn't be terrible. I kind of want to focus on my physical stats for the time being. I suppose Dex is my lowest physical stat for now, so sure, let's boost that a little bit. What do we get here? Right, the corpse. Ooh. Bad feeling about this. So is there something other than the boss going on here? Mithril shots. A good cloak. I mean, is it gonna be better than the fur cloak of elemental protection plus 8? It's only 1 resistance. I don't know if it could have more than that. I feel like maybe it could. The Whip of Bolshoi. Artifact Whip. 2d8 plus 6 plus 9 plus 4 dex and charisma. Firebrand? Slays capital X, whatever that is, and animals. Senses elements. Animals? Elements? Yeah, sure. Whatever that is. And charms animals. Wow. I think we found our new weapon. If only I'd been using my starting whip, I would have built up some skill for it. Well, obviously, we have to use that. Yeah, that is Firebrand, I guess. So instead of acid bonus damage, we now deal. Yeah, okay, we now upgraded to a cool 154 basic damage plus 212 fire damage, I guess. And 263 damage to animals. Oh, the slash capital X, I guess, is actually like asterisk, slay asterisk, instead of just slay. So greater slaying, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, or slay asterisk, animals asterisk, I see. Plus 4 to dex and charisma. Flame tongue, okay, is what it's called. Riding, sure. So I guess that just means that it's a weapon that can be used while riding, not that it makes you better at riding necessarily. Maybe it does too. I don't know. Charm animal. Sure. I mean that's a nice find. Let's not just die. Okay, we're fully healed at least. That's good. Unbarring ways, sure. Spike gauntlets, good, sure. In fact, free action though. A glaive of Gondolin. Wait. 2d7 plus 16 plus 6. Resist dark. Free action, see invisible. Permanent light. Slay dragons. Orcs, trolls, and undead? Or what is that? Capital U. Actually, what is capital U? Oh, demons. Yeah, of course. Demons. Dragons, demons, orcs, trolls. Wow. I mean, that's an amazing weapon. But would it be better than the whip? The whip is also is really good. Wow, yeah, normal damage is actually way down. Why is that? Because we're not wielding it with both hands? Is that it? So if I take off my shield, I guess that improved damage a little bit, but not nearly as much as I would have thought. Okay. Yeah, never mind then. We're gonna use that artifact whip. Yes, please. I suppose technically I could try dual wielding the gigantic glaive and the whip. That sounds like an awkward combination, to say the least. But no, we're not gonna do that. That's actually a pretty decent shield for early on. And the level is reasonably safe now, suddenly. Okay, good. Alright. Those gauntlets, can we not identify those, please? Totally could. We just chose not to. The good cloak, I mean, sure. Yeah. Not particularly good. Okay, spike gauntlets. Slightly better damage bonus, I suppose. But less armor and no free action and whatever other effects my current gauntlets have. Well, yeah, that's it. Man, having some amount of reaction though is good, and you know, I think we're gonna be fine even without those 2 points of damage. Identify. Oh, the ring nail, of course. Okay, yeah, it's only +1. That's pretty disappointing, but 12 base armor damage, so armor value. So still decent, even if it encumbers us a little bit, I guess. Those boots are okay. 4 + 5 +2 to some mystery bonus. Actually, would we be able to see what that is? Let's see here. M. Does the item in the M slot give us any visible bonus? You do see the riding bonus here, provided by the weapon. You see a red asterisk for super slaying animals, a plus for firebrand. Yeah, but I don't see anything in the M column. So, who knows? No idea what that means, but it's probably maybe helpful. I mean, I don't know if it's helpful. It is almost certainly not gonna hurt, though. Let's see here. We got Bolts of Slaying. We got good mithril shots. I mean, I might as well identify those as well, I guess. In fact, yeah, they're just pretty decent. And we can just put those in our quiver, all of them. And since we cannot sell anything, there's no point in carrying any of the extra stuff with us. So we're just gonna drop. Drop. Bye-bye, old sword, you served me well. Bye-bye, amazing sounding Glaive of Gondolin, which deals mysteriously little damage. There's gotta be a reason for it, but eh. I'm gonna keep the Bolts of Slaying, though. Those seem pretty good. And I'm probably still gonna switch to them and switch to a crossbow. That's the word. When I find one. So I feel in general that's just, you know, long term that's just a better idea than slings. Okay, I have my constitution drained. Fair enough. I guess I could have been playing it safe and actually using my ranged weapon. But why would I do that? Why would I be smart? And I can also just be lazy. Surely that's not going to punish me. Yeah. Right, we also only have this one exit, of course. Our constitution has been drained all the way down to 12. Obviously not amazing, but, you know. Oh, and this level is immediately protected again. That's actually surprising. Pretty sure normally you don't have these dungeon guardians so close to each other. Like in the main game mode, I'm pretty sure I've not encountered bosses 2 levels away from each other. Okay, whatever shot me there doesn't seem interested in following me and opening the door at all. That's great. Should I just try to rush it if it's still there? I mean, a fireball is obviously a bit problematic, but at least we're no longer weak to it. No weaker than you usually are to fireballs flying in your face, I guess. Okay, well, so much for my speed potion. Actually, why don't we go ahead and map this dungeon a bit, okay. Oh, there was Alberic somewhere. Thief flees laughing. Alright, after stealing 1700 gold. So of course. And slow down. I hope he's not invisible. That would suck, actually. Okay, we're level 27. Slaying things left and right. Knight Archer also didn't stand a chance. Spellbooks obviously of absolutely no use to us. Large leather shield of protection, 6 plus 14. I think I'm keeping my elemental protection, even if it's less armor. Yeah, I definitely will. Okay, Monster Wraith Sound, Potion of Heroism was destroyed. Okay, and 1 healing potion. Thankfully, I don't rely on those too much. Oh, Scroll Mimic. Oh, that's what threw that fireball at me. Okay, now I know. Disarm... Disarm? Oh, there's Alberic. Okay. He's probably just gonna steal and run away again, but... Okay, I hit him. And... Okay, I mostly hit, miss a couple of attacks. I'm disenchanted. Ring of Protection is protecting me from disenchantment? Really? Wow, okay. I'm disenchanted, disenchanted. And he's still. Wonderful. Luck is turning, okay. So yeah, wow, that's a Ring of Protection that just... I was wondering if I just didn't know how much armor it was providing. But I guess Rings of Protection can just have 0 armor bonus? I thought they always... That's exactly what made a Ring of Protection a Ring of Protection in the first place. As opposed to a Ring of Elemental Protection. But, I don't know. I guess we now know everything about it, and it just does not provide any armor. Okay. But, I mean, Disenchantment Protection is very rare normally early in the game, so I guess I'll take it. Not that I have anything else for that slot right now anyway, but, you know. Okay, let's see. Anything useful here? Selling obviously isn't a thing, so... I mean, I could buy a light crossbow, I guess. Of course, I would prefer one with a bonus. Detect invisible. Okay, Alberic is invisible, I suppose, or he can be, sometimes? Good to know that he's over there. Still fast. I guess I'll... Oh, right. Charm Animal, that's the ability for the whip. I haven't even tried that yet. But yeah, we have Heroism on our ring. So we're going to do that. Slowing down, okay. We definitely want to be as speedy as possible. Is he no longer here? Did he run away? I guess he must have. How annoying. Something cast an acid ball at me. Oh, there he is. You know what? Let's shoot you with one of those mithril shots. Right? Yeah. Okay, I hit him at least. And of course he runs away immediately. As expected. Okay, Ring of Combat. Which we cannot afford. Plus 10 damage. There's a Ring of Protection with 12 armor. That's what I would have expected. You know, anything greater than 0 really, but oh well. And Rhino Hide Armor, Rusty Chainmail of Elemental Protection, -5 to combat, or to hit, I suppose, specifically. 14 plus 2, pretty bad. Acid, Fire, and Cold Resistance, though. I mean, it's not bad. But also, it's way too expensive for me to buy, so never mind. Confuse Monsters, Staff, I could afford that. Do I want to? Mushroom of Restore Strength. Right now, not what we need. But it could be. What's our light source doing? 10,000 turns of light. Yeah, no problem. Okay, once again, I'm slow. Do we still have anything, any very basic armor or anything? I mean, nothing completely basic, I guess. Did I check here? I sure did not. Fire Resistance Amulet and Ring, okay. Staff of Confused Monsters for a much more reasonable price. Slow Monsters. Honestly, that could be a nice... We have a staff of slow monsters, actually, that we just found. Forgot about that. Or kind of missed that, I guess. Honestly, yeah, that sounds useful. Let's get that. Resist heat and cold. Heroism. I mean, I can't use the item to apply heroism, I guess. But sometimes it might be on cooldown, so... I guess I'm keeping it for now. Phase door teleportation, recall. Remove curse, sure, could come in handy. Detect invisible, sure, could come in handy. Unbarring ways. Actually, does that also remove traps? Ah, traps and doors, right, okay. I guess I decided not to use this shield so we can get rid of that at least. Oh, probably want to kill you. Okay, just ran into Alberic. Actually hit him a couple of times, and he ran away again. Yep. And resist heat and cold. Could get more of those. No restore constitution, of course. You know what? Sure. Not sure why I'm even checking the bookstore. We're not reading any books. Boldness, cure serious wounds. Yeah, I should get those. In fact, I should probably also get the critical wounds. Lacking any other ways of healing right now. Not give. Buy, please. Serious wounds, E. All of those, thank you. Recall. Still have 2, that should be fine. Yeah, I mean, we have a bunch of consumables. Good number of options. There he is again. Man, I haven't really dealt a lot of damage to him, have I? Oh well. F, B... Okay. I miss. And he somehow manages to attack me again. Oh boy. Oh, there he is. Okay, attack him. He steals. He's gone. Gotta love these thief fights. So much fun. At least my whip skills are improving. What are we looking at, actually? Beginner +2, okay. That's something, at least. Now, where would he have teleported to? There, I guess. Yep. I guess I'll just pace back and forth here, because he's just gonna catch up to me anyway. There he is. So I'll try to shoot. Although he's probably just gonna close the gap and attack me, but whatever. Misses. I attack him. I hit, I miss, I miss, I miss, I hit. Oh. That couldn't have been particularly good damage. Oh. I've killed something. Definitely not Alberic. Water Bolt, huh? Oh, I guess maybe I should try one of those offensive items I have, rather than trying to shoot the guy. Oh. Where are you? Come on. Don't just taunt me. Guess I might as well keep exploring down this way. No. Is that really it? There might be more, actually. In fact, there probably is. Like, there's definitely a door here. Door? No door? Maybe no door, actually. Okay. Well then, back to trying to kill this elusive boss. Which is definitely not starting to get on my nerves. Okay, he's somewhere. There he is. He's almost fully healed, oh my god. No, come on. I guess with every single encounter our weapon skill is going up. Ever so slightly. Okay. Water Bolt? Maybe? We didn't fail to use it, that's good. He's dazed, but that does not protect him, did not prevent him from attacking me. He laughs insanely. And then he stole from me. Like he always does. And once again, he's somewhere. Maybe I should speed up, I don't know. It feels like a waste, but then again, this whole thing does. Detect invisible. Where are you, my friend? Up there? Oh. I thought when I hear him talk, that means hi there. That means that he's pretty nearby, but I guess not. Okay, actually allowed me to get a couple of good hits in here. That's unexpected, but appreciated. Oh, he healed himself too? Okay. Well, try dazing him again, I suppose? Okay, I mean... Oh. My Iron Helm is damaged, wonderful. Okay. Great. There he is. The jerk. Daze him, we hit him once and he disappears, of course. Guess he's not up here, probably. Oh, there he was. Healed himself, of course. Okay. Attacked him once, attacked him twice. 3 times, come on. Finally. Oh, man. Oh my god. Not very nice game, giving me this kind of guy as a floor boss that I need to defeat. I mean, I usually, when facing an annoying thief type boss like that, I still insist on killing them, but at least I have the option to decide that I've had enough. Not so in this case. Anyway, that was that. Yeah, let's just cure our constitution, I guess. Level 28. Still no change to our monster status. Destroy that corpse. That's right. Some good bolts. Beaked axe, quarterstaff of slaying. Okay, that one we decided to pick up, I guess because it's an ego. Okay, that makes sense. Jingasa Dwarven. Ooh, that's I keep forgetting. Is Jingasa a type of helmet? I think so. Illumination rod. Okay. All of the rest of that is not interesting to us, and we immediately determined that this is now a boring place. Fair, I guess. Now let's see here. Jingasa. Yes, okay, see, we were using that helm, and we already know that, of course, that Dwarven Jingasa is better, because it has some sort of bonus, +2, gives us some infravision and something else, and of course better armor. Okay, that's good stuff. Get rid of that helmet. Not quite sure what the Rod of Illumination does. I mean, it would be something targeted. Or not, I guess. No, I suppose not. No, rods can be either or. Can be either targeted or just general usage, like staffs. Okay. Nearby area or current room. I mean, okay, I suppose. While I have the room for it, I might as well keep it. This quarterstaff of slaying. Oops. Quarterstaff of slaying. I don't think I'm going to use that. Right? No. I mean, obviously not. My whip is amazing. No need to change to anything else. The black. Uh-oh. Wait, are these multiplying? Or just moving around? Maybe they're just moving around. Okay. You might as well, I suppose, just light this up. Not particularly effective, but hey. Well, okay. I guess it still lights up the entire room, even if it's oddly shaped. And you don't immediately see all of it. Magic mapping. Oh, guess I should have maybe headed over here first. This looks to be maybe one of those very narrow dungeons, yeah. So maybe not particularly necessary to map here. Boring place, huh? Especially if it's a small dungeon level, though. Okay. Dark protection from the Jingasa, very nice. Right, that's what that means. Oh, blindness. Oh, even better. Although, yeah, we have inherent blindness resistance, but now we have even more. Definitely good to have. Yeah, even if this is a bit of a boring place, I will stick around. Just a bit longer, at least. Because, you know, even though there might not be any unique enemies or particularly tough enemies or particularly powerful equipment, I would still like to find, you know, random things like scrolls, potions, and the like, you know, just your basic adventuring necessities. Because we otherwise, you know, we are exploring so few floors overall. You can't really stick around to grind that yeah, we don't have nearly as many opportunities to get those kinds of basic supplies as we would on a normal run. Rations of food. We might as well eat one of those. Haven't found any other whey breads yet. But we're also not really getting hungry very quickly. Not sure if we have... if there's something different about hunger rates in this game mode, or if it's just, I don't know, if everything's just going by so quickly that it just feels like we're not, like we're getting hungry slower than we usually would. Okay, Dark Elven Warlock hit me with a missile. That was a mistake, my friend, because I have my own missiles for you. And also a powerful whip. Fuzzy Beetle. Unaffected, you know what? Screw you then. Just die. Holy Prayer, okay. Hard leather armor of protection, 614 cursed. Oh, wait. Why would I pick it up then if it's cursed? Get rid of that shit. Bad cutlass, destroy that. A quiver, 60 average, no thanks. Oh, that was a Quillthog. It blinked, so it's probably not that far away. Not in here, so... who knows? Line of fire. Oh, secret door. Ah, there he is. Sure, line of fire. It died, okay. Well, that was surprisingly effective. Reasonably safe level, okay. Good to know. But again, gonna stick around a little bit, okay. Healing potions, thank you. Detect doors and stairs. Recall. Okay, I mean, we're obviously taking that. Drop those scrolls of recall. Get that rod of recall. Okay. Detect 2 staffs of detect doors and stairs, huh? I don't know if we really need that. I'm gonna say no. I'd rather just go straight to enlightenment as soon as we find any source of that. It's a Yoshi special. Okay, right, that just confuses you. Probably doesn't even taste very good. Maybe it does. Who knows? Good katana. Hard leather cap average. Get out of here. Money is looking alright, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I should have more. Did we not recover most of what Albrecht stole, or did we actually? I don't know. Oh. We got some sort of ghost around here. Let's find out, actually. Detect invisible. Oh yeah, there's one. The ghost Q, actually. Okay. Well, does it move erratically? It doesn't say, so... Well, I guess it doesn't seem interested in attacking me head on, so yeah, good luck dealing with that guy. Yeah, I guess we're just not dealing with it. What would you do? I wonder if it's possible to get, for example, that one or some other ghost type enemy as your dungeon boss that you have to defeat. What would you do about that? Okay, no secret doors around here. What was that Shadow Fairy? Oh, okay. Mana Bolt. And we're cursed. Okay. Oh, there's some Elvish Waybread. Thank you. Alright, that was that. Don't we have... Yeah, we do. Ring of remove... ring. Scroll of remove curse. Might as well. Something points at me and curses. It was another Shadow Fairy, of course. Oh, and it had picked up that cursed armor. They do seem to have a bit of a fondness for cursed items. Brown mold. Don't need to deal with that, I don't think. Not really worth it. Wares. Okay. Oh, we're level 29 actually, wow. Did not realize how quickly we've been gaining levels. Surely we can return to town and deal with those bears. And possibly the orcs as well. With this new weapon, yeah, actually, I feel like we can probably take that risk. I mean, I said that before, and that prompted a restart. Wait, I scanned specific... Was this out of range? Oh, it was. Okay. Must have just been out of range of the staff that I used over there. So I thought there could be a connection there. And there was. Okay. Now, this floor is cleared. However, I think, based on past experience, if I recall out of here and enter the dungeon again, it's going to put me on level 29 anyway. So I'm not going to use the stairs yet. So we can at least get a chance to explore 29. Yeah. Normally, in the normal game mode, you know, I would at least enter the next floor, maybe stick around until I get a level feeling, and if it's not special, I would then teleport out, so I could at least recall to that same floor. But yeah, apparently here, you will always get moved further down. So let's see if that actually works out that way. What do we have? We have so much stuff. I guess I'm gonna just stash away this extra ammo, or see if I can get a crossbow right away. No such luck. Okay, what else can we get rid of? I mean, you technically don't need the heroism potions because we have an item to invoke. So drop those. Your light wounds, I mean, honestly, that's probably no longer useful. Serious and critical wounds, yeah, I mean, we have those. Why would we use light wounds? Clarity against confusion. Phase door. Honestly, I'd rather get more teleportation. Phase door is very rarely actually useful. Magic mapping, sure, we'll use those up. Detect invisible as well, holy prayer. Illumination, Recall, obviously, we're gonna keep that. Line of fire, I'm just not a big fan of offensive rods. Even though that one killed a Quillfog for me. So, you know, it did something. I'm gonna keep the water bolt because it dazes enemies. Teleport, identify. Alright, we have the teleport staff, actually. Kind of forgot about that, but also we didn't really need it, so there's that. I don't know why you picked up that studded leather of protection. That's just it would have just been identified as good. I thought we were past the point where we pick those up automatically. Not sure what happened there. Leather boots. No, we have those. Right. Crossbow. But of course you don't sell anything decent. Maybe I should have just bought the one back in the dungeon shop, but oh well, too late. I don't suppose you sell anything good yet? Or, well, I suppose I did buy the identification staff. Detect objects? No. That's fine. I guess I'll try fighting those bears. Surely, I mean, we're level 29. That's a level 18 quest. Nick the Butcher? Where were you? Who knows? Oh, unless he's out here somewhere? Nope, wasn't either of those guys. Bear problem? Bear witness to the bear problem? Sure. Oh. Oh, we sense animals, but we also slay animals. I completely forgot about that. Of course, we should have no trouble dealing with this. Okay. Read mapping. Oh, wow. That's literally just this. Okay. Well, we one-shot the bears. Is there a boss bear? Because if not, this is going to be pretty anticlimactic. Okay, they did manage to deal some damage. So, you know, I'll give him that. Oh, okay, so there's some loot at least. Wand of Resistance Polymorph. A good sling. A good staff, some more skeletons. And quest complete. Okay, well. Good chainmail, some arrows, saber, mace. Okay. And what are we gonna get for it? Also, in that short time that it took me to clear that cave, night fell. Oh, right, also. Staff Enlightenment. Okay, well, there we go. Problem solved. Thank you very much. Okay, that's UA for Enlightenment. Teleport, identify, confuse monsters. Maybe I should have used confuse monsters against that cave full of bears. That would have been a bit satisfying, at least. Magic mapping. I mean, I don't know why I bother to sell, to donate these items to the shops instead of just destroying them. It's just, I don't know, muscle memory, I suppose. Polymorph, though. I don't know about that. Honestly, I don't really see the use. I mean, yeah, technically I do, but that's definitely the kind of thing that I'm too lazy to actually use. Or think about how to really make use of it. And we have a ton of flasks of oil, actually. Probably don't need those. I haven't even come close to running out of fuel for my light source. Of course, and before that is about to happen. Old Man Willow, level 22. Okay. We should be able to deal with this, I think. Should. But it is also a higher level quest than the Orc Cave, and we know what happened there. So... still... I somehow feel more confident about this one. If we can't beat this one, I'm gonna go slay those orcs. Right. I mean, we are dealing with Wobble Bunnies here, and that is not nothing. Also, I'm gonna speed up Okay, Vorpal bunnies are, of course, animals, as are many of the other things we fight here, so... yeah. Did not consider that part again. I guess I'm just still not used to not playing as the Hydra character that does not have any of these things. Any of these special slaying skills and whatnot. Oh, wow, that speed up did not last very long at all. Okay, we can kill these Huorn enemies without too much trouble. Ah. But the same might not be true for, you know, this clearing full of them. I guess I'm gonna speed up again. Because all of those at the same time, teleporting me back and forth, and the boss itself as well. Yeah, let's just play it a little bit safe, I guess. Oh, okay. Old Man Willow has died. As have most of his minions. Elven Cloak? Sure, we'll take a look at least. Mushroom of Disease, wonderful. Short Bow of Velocity. Okay, I guess you're gonna be using a bow. Well, that was way easier than I thought. So, yeah. Wield that bow. And... oh, okay, we got a Ring of Protection plus 12. I mean, that armor would be nice, for sure, but... yeah, gonna have to go with resistances above everything else. Identify... that cloak. 4 plus 10 plus 4 stealth and searching. Compared to our electricity. We do have double electricity. I know I just said resistances over everything, but... I mean, it is slightly better armor. But do I really care about the stealth and searching? Honestly, not really, no. I'm gonna hold onto the ring, but the rest, I think, can go. Specifically that, and my old sling, I suppose. We also need some arrows. Not from here. I did see some good arrows, at least in the dungeon. And of course now they don't sell anything. They don't, wait, they don't even sell basic arrows. I didn't think that was possible. Wow. Well, we're still gonna sell that. Do they sell arrows in the general store? Surely you must always be able to acquire some basic ammo. Or, yeah, at least so I thought. Okay. In fact, they even have some enchanted ones. Plus 5 plus 7. Of course, those are a bit expensive. Could I instead buy a full stack of normal ones and enchant them myself? Which, of course, would be pretty expensive. The problem is that enchantment, when you pay for it, will always put +1/+1 on them, right? So I couldn't ever merge these unevenly enchanted +5/+7 arrows with a smaller stack of self-enchanted ones. Which is unfortunate, but yeah, that's just how that works. I guess I'll just get the basic ones. We're gonna find some good arrows eventually. There. Let's just get, I don't know, 50. Okay. In fact, you can just take off... well, wait. Oh, okay, right. That's how that works. Yeah, we're just gonna unequip those and unequip those and equip the rest of the arrows. There we go. And oh, we got a mushroom of disease. Why the heck? I thought we ought to destroy that. I mean, with bad, you know, quote unquote bad potions of sleep or something, I can see that you might be able to throw them at monsters, and you know, then in theory the potion will shatter and, well, put the enemy to sleep or poison them or whatever. But surely you don't just throw a mushroom of disease at an enemy in their mouth, or you know, hope for the enemy to pick it up and eat it randomly. I don't think that's a thing. So, not really sure what the point could be to keeping those around. Also, okay, no whey bread here. Anything else? No, I was literally just there. Okay, well, will we have our revenge with the orcs here? Surely, right? Surely. Enlighten, we're immediately getting shot. Okay, speed potion. Yes. Heroism. Okay, takes some amount of cover here. Confuse monsters. Nice. Okay. The Sappers blew up, as they do. Oh, this is a nice hidey hole. Okay, bow skill, of course, started out at nothing, basically, or even negative. But I would say we're dealing with these much more competently now than we were last time. One-shotting literally all of the different types of orcs is definitely helpful. Yeah, the Sappers exploding are still as much of a pain, literally, as they've ever been, but we're looking somewhat stable so far. Okay, one more explosion trigger. Okay, we're above 100 hit points. We're no longer above 100 hit points. This is definitely where we start healing. Okay, just use 2 of those weaker ones. More explosions. Okay, we've got an orc captain here. Some more artilleries. I'm gonna heal. Get the artilleries. Oh, the orc captain is actually almost dead. Miss, but he did not run away further. Okay. Missed again. Just rest here if I can. Okay. Was able to recover a bit. Orc captain is dead. Okay, fully healed actually. Yeah, needless to say, that's been going a lot better. We have not gained a lot of experience here, because I suppose the game considers these all pretty low level. And I mean, I suppose, fair enough. Obviously, that's why we're doing so well. Now to dig through the literal mountains of loot here. Ring of Combat plus 10 plus 2. Wow. That's nice, I suppose, but... Okay, mushrooms of sickness get destroyed. Mushrooms of disease do not. Anyway. Cure blindness, okay. Sure. Heroism. Potions of sleep. Yeah, again. I mean, okay, with these, I see a potential use for them. Not that I would ever want to, or I could really see any character above level 5 to want to bother with that, but sure. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and kill those, destroy those. Auto, yes. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. Did I destroy them? I did not. Is it not A for auto? Is it capital A? Nope. Okay, I don't know what the problem is there. Just destroy them normally then, I guess. Which doesn't really matter because then it's just gonna pick up the next random stack I find. Oh well. What was this? Beat Axe, okay. It says, I don't want to hurt you, I only want to kill you. Okay. Was it you or Captain who said that? I think it might have been. More potions of heroism. Arrows. Wait. Oh, that was one of my arrows. That makes sense. Gold. And the other arrow, actually. Okay. Got them both back. Clearly we're not done here yet. Alarm sounds. Oh, right. That was a thing. Well, is it actually going to alert any of the remaining orcs? Because it kind of doesn't seem to. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. Got a group of Uruks here, and of course a group of everyone's favorite exploders. Oof. Hey, quest complete. Jesus. And we did not really get much out of it, but we are going to get some sort of reward, and of course there is the immense satisfaction of having avenged our previous incarnation's death, I guess. I don't know, I'm not really feeling it, but, you know, in theory at least. I appreciate that we yeah, took our revenge. Right, this is all not useful. Just making sure. Did we pick up anything? Well, the Ring of Combat, I don't see myself using that. I don't think we have the room in our, you know, in our equipment. Well, we already have a Ring of Combat that gives us +9 damage, which I value much more highly than the hit. The hit chance, plus that one allows us to use heroism, which is certainly nice to have. Yeah. Otherwise, this would be a decent ring, but I mean, yeah, just combat rings that give mostly hit chance are a bit underwhelming. Waterbolt, Unborrowing Ways, Recall, right? We want to keep all of those things. I could have used Holy Prayer, but I suppose, I mean, I could have. I didn't remember. I didn't think of it, otherwise I might have used one. Obviously, it turns out that we really didn't need to. Right, we have those extra potions of heroism that we no longer need. Well, let's see what we get here, and what the next quest is going to be. Alright, we have both of those quests to turn in, of course. Ring Elemental, +13 armor, fire resist. Okay, well, that's not bad. Don't need the fire bolt, but... Okay, Doom Quest 1, level 24. Might be able to do that one, although it might also just kill me because I have no idea what that was all about, to be honest. I know we've done it before. Staff, Confuse Monsters. 5 charges. That's worse than the one we already had, but thanks, I guess. And Vapor Quest. Was it the one that really only had the one especially nasty enemy and everything else was pretty tame? Or did it have a whole pack, I guess, of what are they called? Something fumes. Weird fumes? Something like that. Either way, both of those quests should be doable, probably. Now let's see. We have a ring of protection, disenchantment, and free action. But disenchantment is very rare at this point in the game. Whereas fire is very common. And with that, we finally have some actual fire resistance of 50%. And a nice bit of extra armor as well. I think in this case, I'm gonna go with that combination. Hold on to that ring though, for sure. In case we need that as a puzzle piece if we want to, you know, if it comes down to trying to plug all the holes in our defense, cover all the various resistances. What else? Right, we have an extra Staff of Confusion, which, you know, is nice as a backup, I suppose. Teleportation, see invisible, detect invisible, rather. Right, the heroism. Can get rid of that. Cure blindness. Wait, does clarity cure blindness or just confusion? Okay. But we are super resistant to blindness, actually. Right, forgot about that. So there's not really much of a chance of getting blinded in the first place. Okay, well, I guess we're going to be doing more quests. Vapor Quest 25, where was the other one? Doom Quest. Strange demons lurk within. Northwest of town. Alright, oh yeah. I see. Sure, level 24? How bad could it be? This one. Okay. I remember. Get some arch vials, I suppose, and maybe a single angel or fallen angel? Oh yeah, Black Knights. That's right. One-shot those. Okay. Okay, something was attacking me with... Oh, the Black Knight. I think. Might have been attacking me with darkness. Oh. Well, so much for that Staff of Confusion. Ow. Okay, that's probably... I could have used a potion of resistance cold the moment the first firebolt hit me. Definitely should have done that, in hindsight. But also, it looked like I couldn't quite tell where those bolts were coming from. I guess they must have been coming down the corridor, like from the east, because I remember there being an archvile in the first time or the last time I was in this dungeon here. I guess it would have been Ayali the Hydra. And I remember shooting blindly across that pond of acid until I killed it. Well, actually, it's probably not going to come after me here. Oh. Well, something did, but... It attacks me. Oh. Do we still have Detect Invisible? 1. I mean... Oh, is it just an imp, actually? little buggers. Oh hey, healing potions. Don't mind if I do. Accursed Ego X, okay. Sacred Pendant, +7 Lubs. Enchant Armor. Okay. What would we want to enchant? Our shield is decent. The Dwarven Jingasa is decent. Maybe the helmet. Okay, that worked. And it worked only once, that's fine. A good elven cloak. What are these walls again? Permanent glass wall, right. We have to dig in from over here if we want to do that. Don't think we need to, but... Okay. So losing that staff was unfortunate, but then again, we do have a backup for it, and it's not something I absolutely relied on, right? So in a way, it could have been a lot worse. Now, drink a potion of resist heat and cold. Because we're going to be facing more fireballs. Point in case. 65% fire resist though. And yes, of course those fireballs are in fact coming from across the acid pond. My god. I think I can just cross this. Okay, I'm getting poisoned. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna step off the poison stuff here. Still resisting. I'm gonna drink one of the better healing potions. Okay, we kill those guys very quickly. And it was only one. I thought I saw more fireballs flying at me from the other side, but I guess not. Well, in that case, just heal to full. And is the quest complete, or... I guess we need to kill everything in here, huh? Fair enough. Right, okay. Okay. Light crossbow, and a bunch of bolts. Okay, well, I guess I'll take it, just to have the option. It attacks me. Oh. It was a landmine. Fair enough. Oh, and that still does not complete the quest, so we have to actually tunnel through while standing in the poison stuff there. I thought that whole part was just optional, but I guess not. Well. Oh, this is... Oh, great, it's also draining... Wait, that's horrible, actually. Right, but... Okay. Am I gonna survive this, actually? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end up with all of my constitution completely drained. If I can even make it through that. That kinda sucks. I mean, if I had actually remembered, maybe next time I will remember that Doom Quest needs a digging implement, or rather specifically a wand of stone to mud. A ranged digging implement. Because, Or levitation, I guess. That would also do it. As it is, I don't know if we can tunnel through this one swing at a time. I'm gonna play it a bit safe. I mean, wow, actually made it through that much quicker than expected. I thought it was gonna take forever. Like, didn't we spend over 100 turns on the previous wall? I guess it's always a bit random. Maybe not every wall is necessarily equally sturdy, but man, that was not great. Thanks for the potions of healing, I guess. Yeah, see, this one takes 99 plus... Okay, 195 plus 17. Jesus. Oh, and I killed something. Cool. Average cloak, average halberd, and I killed something else. Oh, the imps, of course. I completely forgot. Yeah, those just randomly teleport all over the level, including into this place here. So I guess if I had just waited outside long enough, but then again, how much longer did you expect me to wait? Eventually, they would have teleported out into the the main part of the dungeon. Because I thought that going here was not required at all. This actually gives you a dragon scale mail, which might be good, we'll see. At the very least, this character can actually use it. Unlike a certain other monster that I've been playing as recently. Okay, man, that was annoying. But, I guess, ultimately, still doable. We're not dead, so, you know, that's good. That's always a plus. Rest, drink, and eat, and be merry, or something. Right, we got the light crossbow. In fact, why don't we just go ahead and identify it? 7 plus 5? Yeah, I mean, nothing too exciting. Elven cloak, not gonna be good. Yeah, I don't know why I even bothered. A blessed Kopesh and a craft broadaxe. Cursed, right? I don't think so. I mean, obviously not the cursed one. One downside to this whole no selling, which technically saves you a lot of just inventory juggling and, you know, headache in general. One downside, of course, is that you cannot use the relative sell prices to help you gauge the value of an item, according to the game's internal logic, at least. But I guess technically, once you're experienced enough with the game, you should not even need that kind of help. But you know, Blue Dragon Scale Mail, 40 plus 16, resist electricity. I'd say that's a little bit better than our ring mail. So yeah, definitely was worth the extra trip to get that. But it definitely would have been worth bringing a digging wand or levitation device with me. But oh well. Okay, we drop that. Thank you very much. Suddenly we have 130 AC and 72% electricity resistance, which is definitely too much. I mean, it's not too much, but let's see. Getting that from the scale mill, of course. Okay, so the cloak can be replaced with something. Like an elven cloak that gives me more armor, for example. Except, of course, the one we just found did not have more armor, did it? Also, I sold it. Wait, not here though. This is the weapon store. Okay. Did I actually sell it here? Or what did I do with it? Do I still have it? I still have it. I'm dumb. Yeah, but it's only 4 plus 4. Didn't the previous one have 4 plus 15 or something? Maybe not that much. I don't know. Well, anyway. I guess as soon as we do find a better cloak again, we're actually going to use it. Fionorian Lamp of Illumination. Well, yes, we will get that for 2700. Finally, I don't need to worry about fuel anymore. Not that I worried a whole lot about fuel, but, you know, now I don't worry about it at all. Yeah, that Elven Cloak is just not going to cut it. The Sacred Pendant. Keep forgetting. Okay, ours is only providing acid resistance, which is not too exciting. Right, we're also getting electricity resistance from our shield, but that also gives us fire resistance. So technically we could replace that with something else, ideally another shield that gives fire and some other resistance. But it seems more likely to find some sort of decent cloak that has anything other than electricity resistance, basically. But, well, we'll see. Right, yeah, the pendant. I mean, will I learn anything new by putting it on? Maybe if it can be. Yes, it can be. Direction. Okay. That is Shard Bolt. Okay. But yeah, stats-wise, it's not great. I mean, 7 armor is decent, but I'm gonna take the resistance, obviously, for the time being. In fact, I don't see myself using that thing ever. Right, wait, no. Hold on. What is BS again? Oh, blessed. That's not the right button to press at all. P. Yeah, blessed. Which I'm honestly still not quite sure what it does, just that it's probably helpful. I'm still gonna get rid of it though. Ultimately, we want some sort of resistances on all of our various items that can have them. So yeah, clarity. When we have those healing potions, those are a bit overkill at this point in the game, I think. And they're at risk of getting destroyed, of course, so we're gonna stash those safely away. Yeah, we have 25 serious wounds, 10 critical wounds. That should definitely be enough for the time being. 2 potions of speed. Obviously, I would like to have more of those. I don't suppose they had any here. No, I would have seen that probably. Oops. Absolutely nothing here. Right? Right. Wait. Oh, restore constitution. Yeah, we kind of want that. There we go. We weren't really missing that much, but, you know. Better not to be missing anything. Restore life levels. Could buy a couple of those for when we need them. But they're usually available. Critical wounds. You know what? Yes. That's definitely worth getting. Well. Okay. Oh, and the quest is completed. And we didn't get our reward yet. Was it from here? It was not. Teleport staff, 6 charges. Okay. Same as what we have, but we're definitely going to keep that as a backup. I still have the extra Scrolls of teleportation. I guess I'm gonna consider that a backup as well. Oh, and suddenly a level 50 quest. Yeah, don't know about that one. Drop that off. I mean, we have the vapor quest. Sure. Let's do that one, I guess. Still have time. Ah, yeah, I think it is this quest that I was thinking of. We got shimmering vortices. No, one. Shimmering vortex. A bunch of radiation eyes. Do we have a way to kill that vortex in one go? Maybe the water bolt might work well. Oh, we cannot reach it from here, can we? I see. Can we shoot it from here? It looks like it should be close enough. But I guess the game thinks otherwise. It's 2 tiles too far away. Let's speed up. Yeah, the vortex moved forward twice. I think I'm gonna try it with the water bolt. Did it not hit? Or... No, I guess not. What the heck? Did it not connect at all? It looked like the air elemental just stepped into the way. I don't think that's a thing, though. That's not how that should go. It squelches. But... didn't actually take any damage? Whoops. Oh. No, I somehow hit the vortex. Wait, what? Oh, the air elemental attacks the shimmering vortex. Huh? Okay. Okay, those things are all awake now. Why don't we... Oh, I forgot to replace my Staff of Confusion. I was about to use that, only to find that I actually don't have it. That's unfortunate. Lightning bolt. I mean, thankfully we're super resistant to electricity. That helps. All on purpose, of course. I'm gonna try one more time. Oh, it was destroyed. I guess I previously just didn't hit it, actually. Okay. Gas spores, right. Points are looking fine. We're a little bit poisoned. Okay. Still fast. I guess we might as well make use of that while we can. Ah, yes, there's a weird fume. That's what I thought. Okay. So, no, it's not just one. Oh. Okay, it's destroying my arrows. Great. Huh? Where'd it go? Wait, maybe it is just one? Oh, I'm confused. And actually taking a lot of damage, but hold on. A single potion of clarity. Surely. Okay. Resist stunning. I probably should heal because honestly I did not quite catch what damaged me so much. Oh. Wait, I hit it and almost killed it in one go. Did I not hit it before, or was there actually more than one? Well, in that case... skills are improving, but I missed. Okay, I destroyed it. Maybe there's one on each side. That's gotta be what it is, because the quest is not complete. Ring of combat, 3+1. And something else, though. Ring of wizardry, cursed. Well, thanks. The other ring, I think, is just... the other room is just gonna have a bunch of... oh, Crap. A bunch of crap, perhaps, but also mostly a bunch of amulets. No. Oh, okay. I don't know. I guess I must have just missed my first attack against the thing, gotten confused, and then, you know, first my character got confused, and then I got confused about why I couldn't kill the thing, and I just assumed that it took a ton of hits, when really it was just a 1 or 2 shot. If I could actually land a hit. Okay, never mind, that was not so bad. I mean, yeah, I did get a little bit dicey there, because those things are definitely not harmless, but they are easy to kill. Yeah, there are all the amulets, elemental, electricity, magi, elemental acid, plus cure poison. Right, we also have the lightning ball that we can invoke with our current amulet, which I never did. Also breathe lightning, breathe lightning actually on the dragon scale mail. I'm guessing the Ring of Combat also has an ability to invoke. Let's see. Yes. Oh. Oh, wait. Faster and heroism? Excuse me? Heroic speed? Oh, wow. That's nice. Too bad it's much worse as a combat ring. Damn. Kinda wish it wasn't. I mean, just having heroism is already nice, and the combat bonus is just so much better. But having any sort of speed at all would be very valuable, obviously. Maybe I'll just keep that ring around, and I suppose I can always have it. I can always switch to it, activate it, switch back. It's a little bit cumbersome, but it's better than nothing. Obviously, we're gonna just drop this cursed ring. Would I prefer to have a means to cure poison over the lightning ball that I'm likely never gonna use anyway? I guess so. But would I potentially use something else entirely? Well, actually, right now we only have simple acid resistance? Wait. Oh, because we had acid resistance on our previous weapon. I completely forgot that we got rid of that. So yeah, I cannot actually get rid of acid resistance at all right now. Well, I mean, I could, but that would be kind of stupid. So yeah, we're definitely gonna keep one of these 2 amulets. And I guess I'm exchanging Lightning Ball for Cure Poison because I guess that would be nice to be able to use. Yeah, we're not gonna use those amulets of the Magi. Okay. Alright. That went alright, all things considered. What do we get for it? Do we get anything at all? Oh, Rod of Detection. Yes, please. Right. So eventually I'm also gonna find a Rod of Enlightenment, right? Those exist. And then I'm gonna have both my mapping and detection covered by rods, which is just a bit more convenient. But as it is, I can cast, you know, Wand A for Enlightenment and then Rod A to detect. Okay, awesome. Starting to cover more and more of those basics. Right. I wanted to hold on to that ring. I guess I did not decide. I did not throw away the electricity amulet for some reason. I think I meant to, but you know, might as well just stash it away. Right, the light crossbow. I mean, we have good bolts, but this bow we're using is pretty decent, I guess. Nice bonus damage. I mean, otherwise, well, I don't know. Maybe bows of velocity are actually just pretty good. But, yeah, the damage bonus is pretty nice. And we'll find decent arrows at some point. Only a matter of time. In fact, wait, also... Why didn't I pick up the follow-up quest? There we go, the vault, level 35, okay. So right now well, actually we have the Tango and Death Swords, which we probably could deal with. Maybe that's gonna give us level 30? Should I make that my goal? Yeah, I guess. Where's the quest though, actually? That's not it. No, it is, totally. Okay, never mind. Right. We're gonna have to deal with some gelatinous cubes. And then, of course, the Tengu and the Death Swords. Still have a speed potion and, of course, the ring that we can use for that. Sure. What could possibly go wrong? UAZA. Okay, got the gelatinous cubes approaching. In fact, okay, we're gonna start by just drinking our last speed potion. Oh. And... okay, good. Gelatinous cube has been... taken out. Okay, second gelatinous cube has been taken out. Oh. Tangu has appeared. I should not, but I kind of have to get away from here. Oof. Oof. Okay, Tengus are one-shot, that's good. Nope. Okay. Gentleman's Cube has been destroyed. Tango has been destroyed. Tango has been destroyed. Wow, so far so good. Just so long as they don't teleport me into the middle room. That's obviously where things can get ugly. Okay, that should have been the fourth cube, I think. Nice. That went... I shouldn't speak too soon, but that part went way better than I expected. By sheer virtue of the cubes not destroying any of my stuff, which they so often do. Okay, right. Of course I'm going to be getting a couple of my arrows back. That's a lot of money. Okay, we got only Death Swords left. And I might just be able to shoot them down with arrows. Good cloak. It's not gonna be... well, I mean... okay. It's not gonna be better. Yeah, it's just 1+4. If it had been a fur cloak, maybe there would have been a small chance for it to be better. Just armor-wise, but... no, then the fur cloak I currently have. But... I mean, +8 is already pretty decent. So... unlikely. Okay, let's see. Can I kill one of these in melee, or will they just completely wreck me? Apparently I can kill them just fine. right? Just don't get too eager. Don't overdo it. They do poison. They can do other nasty things as well. I forget what exactly. Let's just heal up. There's no reason not to. These poor things, lacking any kind of range attacks or ability to move, can't really do much to me, thankfully. What's that? Bastard sword, good. Broadsword, good. Not good enough, I'm sure. Okay, some of these things get destroyed, others not. No, actually all the good stuff does not get destroyed. Yeah, just the average ones. I don't know why I thought it was different somehow, suddenly. Okay, just one more. There we go. And Barbarian Talisman +2. +2 strength. Again, no resistances unfortunately, and we kind of need the extra acid resistance right now, or our only source, in fact. So, okay, that was way easier than I thought. I guess we are reasonably powerful at this point. It's mostly the weapon, to be honest. Oh, wait. Where did we have the quest from? Oh, boy. Absolutely no idea. Not here. Not here. Oh. From here, maybe? I did have a quest from there, but not that one. Not here. Ah, it was this one. Ring of Protection +5, light, fear, free action, sustained dex. I mean, light resistance is nice, we don't have that. Fear resistance is, I guess, also nice. Yeah, we don't have that at all. Well, we do have some intrinsic light resistance though, so it would only give us, well, it would give us more light resistance, but light attacks are pretty rare. Plus, what would I replace, right? Not the elemental ring, which gives way more armor and fire resistance. And I really don't want to give up on my combat ring, you know? It's just so nice to have. So I think, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put this one away. Apparently we did take this broadsword of slaying dragons. Right, the light crossbow. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with our bow for now. It's fine. Also, once again, I forgot to pick up the follow-up quest, right? Mimic's Treasure, also level 25. Ooh, but this one's nasty. Or is it gonna be? I don't know. Yeah, also, once again, got barely any experience from that quest. Which is certainly a bit disappointing. Surely those mimics, though. Surely. Okay. Yeah, this one. Whoops. There we go. We got 4 chest mimics sitting there behind the triple doors. In fact, those are not doors at all. Those are all door mimics. We got 4 potion mimics, 1 in each. Actually, only, no, 2 in each of the middle compartments. And finally, we have lurkers, which do not show up on the map at all, but they are there. Okay. So as soon as we open one of these doors here, 3 chest mimics, the lurker, and 3 door mimics, the chest mimic, and the lurker will all see me and be able to attack me. So that's pretty bad. And depending on the angle, as I approach the other door mimics from over in the next compartment, might also get a shot or 2 in. I forget exactly what they do, but certainly it's nothing nice. So, I guess we're gonna equip this. Activate. Oh, I see. They don't want you to do that, so we're just gonna have to waste some time, I guess, until we can actually use that. So that's not really an option, huh? Keeping that second ring around to swap in and out just to invoke, yeah. Oh my god, that's taking forever. This is not a viable option at all. But since it's our only source of speed right now, we are still gonna do it once. Okay, activate E. Surely though I can still swap rings and the effect is gonna stay. Because that would be kind of mean if it didn't. Okay, the effect is there. Better make good use of it. I guess I am gonna read a holy prayer, because why not? Open this, step through, kill the lurker. Did I kill it? Oh, okay, now it's dead. Ah, yes, frost bolts. I did forget about that. But we have some resistance potions. Oh, okay, and these are actually easy to kill. What was that? A homunculus was summoned by something. Drone mimic, get out of here. All of you get out of here. Lurker has been killed. Okay, I was expecting this to go much more poorly. Unfortunately, we're still getting some of our portions destroyed, despite the resistance, but overall, it could be a lot worse. The speed is still lasting, and we won? Oh, wait, I completely forgot about the potion mimics. Oops, and now we're no longer protected from anything. Oh no. Oh no. I'm scared, I'm cursed. My stuff is getting destroyed now. Why? Oh, if I hadn't forgotten, I wouldn't have had to backtrack and it would have worked out perfectly. Of course, there's always one tiny stupid mistake. I guess I'm gonna risk drinking one of my last 2 resistance potions because even though I'm gonna get attacked again, well, I wasn't immediately, so that's nice. I'm going to risk approaching, okay, and kill them. Man, that was a bit dumb, but at least we survived. Once again, we got basically no experience whatsoever. That's kind of lame, but okay. Cursed as well. We don't have a way to deal with that. Nope. Gonna have to hope to find something back in town. Now let's see. Is there any useful loot here at all? Ring of Speed. Again, that just by itself, I mean, extra speed would be nice to have, but 3 speed aren't really gonna make a big difference by themselves, by itself, whatever. 3 points of speed, I suppose. Spear, Ray of Cold, Espadon, Life. Plus 11, plus 4. Okay. We'll take a closer look at that, although I really don't see myself replacing this awesome artifact weapon anytime soon. Bolts Elemental. Well, the game really wants to make me regret having, you know, settled on my bow instead of a crossbow. That's fine though. Iron shots, sling. Okay, well, nothing too amazing, I would say. Those bolts, yeah, I'll stash those away. Didn't I get rid of my light crossbow actually, or did I find that here? Huh? I could have sworn I actually dropped that or threw it away. Okay, Trident of Craft with cold damage and very decently enchanted. Espadon of Life, not sure. Is that invocable, perhaps? Or why do we not know what that does? Could be. I guess we also found a Sacred Pendant, +7 armor, +1 wisdom. Nether resistance? Yeah, I mean, okay. Not really encountering anything that uses nether quite yet. Not on a regular basis, anyway. Right, the Ray of Cold. Okay, yeah. Nothing super amazing, I would say. Some potentially useful things, but... anyway, what do we have here? Elven Cloak, that is unfortunately also not better than our current cloak. Potion of Wisdom for only 84,000. Yeah, I think I'll have to pass on that, though. Okay, we're gonna keep the speed ring, just in case. I don't know what that case would be, but you know. Since swapping rings and or swapping items for their active ability is apparently not a thing, and I probably should have known. I definitely knew that at one point, but yeah, it also makes sense that they would disallow that, you know, discourage that kind of behavior. In a way, I mean, on the other hand, it's another inventory slot taken up, you know, so would it really be game breaking if I wanted to juggle those items? It's only until I get some other source of speed anyway. But oh well. As it is, I don't really feel like doing that, so you win, game. Right, just gonna stash away those bolts, I guess. And the crossbow, and... Not really interested in either of those pendants. Or, well, I mean, I'm gonna keep the one that gives me nether resistance until I have something else, perhaps. The Barbarian Talisman, though, I'm not gonna use. Those weapons... I mean, what's our damage looking like right now? 154 normal, plus 212 fire. And with Trident... we have 141 normal plus 172 frost, which is also not terrible, but obviously it's still quite a bit worse. How about this Espadon of Life? You learn more about it, okay. Well, what's LF actually? Oh, Life Multiplier. Does that in fact increase my health? I wasn't paying attention. It doesn't seem like my health is maybe a little bit higher? Was it 360? Now it's 367? That doesn't seem particularly amazing. Damage-wise? Damage-wise? Wait. Just 79 and no bonus at all? The weapon cannot be invoked? Huh. So there is something else going on with it, but we don't know what. Okay, let's just sell it. Donate it to identify. Okay, so life multiplier, hold life, blessing, and slay demons and undead, or liches specifically. Greater undead. Okay. I guess that makes sense for a weapon that's life enchanted. Barbarian Talisman, right. Just drop that trash. No need for that. What do you want? Okay, Mimic's Treasure completed. That was from also from up here. Ring of Protection +7. That's Chaos. Disenchantment. Okay. Some pretty rare stuff, especially in that combination. Yeah. However, as I said, at some point, you don't really encounter those this early in the game. Although, I mean, this early, we were on level 29, so of course this is advancing more rapidly than a normal game would. So we might be approaching the areas of the game where those become relevant. But also, we are probably, hopefully, approaching the point in this particular game, in this particular character's game, where we won't even have any fingers to wear rings on, or other extremities, or anything. We're just going to be a giant rolling pumpkin, or so I've been promised, so... yeah. I don't know how relevant any of the things are that we're currently doing, other than just getting to that magical transformation point, which will surely happen maybe at level 30, maybe at level 40, maybe at level 50, I don't know. At this point, I don't know what to expect. We're gonna get that, because we are cursed. We do not have anything drained, surprisingly enough. Oh, let's try that again. Thankfully that does not... Thankfully, failing to incant a scroll properly does not destroy the scroll. That would actually really suck. Okay. Anyway, just one final check. I mean, as soon as we find another source or sources of fire resistance, of course this ring, this new ring, immediately becomes pretty interesting because of that rare combination of resistances. But for now, it goes in the stash. Still 11,000 experience to level 30. Okay. Quest-wise, I again forgot to pick up the follow-up quest. Why do I keep doing that? Dark Elven Lords, level 25. It's another quest that seems very doable. In fact, that should be quite doable. I was gonna hop into the dungeon to hopefully just get that final, well, the next level up. Because I would like to take a break sometime soon, but I would also like to at least, you know, reach that threshold, see if that is where the magic happens, or if it isn't, then I guess we're going to continue for another session, or however long I can manage to survive, and or however long it takes. But, you know, I feel like I can get at least to that point to see if maybe, you know, if maybe that's the level finally. Ah, this level. I remember. Okay, no more speed for us, which is actually quite bad, but what can we do? Stone Golem and Stone Giant. Apparently the Stone Giant is less powerful. Okay, we two-shot it. How about the Golems? We also two-shot those. Oh boy. I might have made a mistake. Did I make a mistake? I don't know. Do we still have... Yeah, we still have a potion of resistance. Since apparently the Dark Elven Lords do use Frostbolts, among other things, no doubt. We might as well. So I could have thought of doing that right away. Holy Prayer as well. Okay, Dark Elven Lords are not very hard to kill. They are just elves after all, and spellcasters at that. Okay, Stone Giant is dead. Low hit point warning, yeah. Fair enough. Got a cave spider next to us. I'm gonna heal up. Again. Okay, we've killed another Dark Elven Lord. And now we basically just have a bunch of spiders and dogs that awkwardly just don't want to approach. So... Okay. But it's not just that. We also have something summoning monsters, including the Variant Maintainer. Hello, old friend. He flees in terror after a single hit. Okay. Is he actually almost dead? Oh, he is. Okay. Let me actually... Ah, yes. Right. So we have these guys here. That's the problem. Dwellers on the threshold. They summon. Do we need to kill everything in here, though? Because it looks like, unless in the chamber furthest to the north there are still some elven lords that are just outside of our detection range. It seems like we killed all of those. But apparently that in itself is not enough. Oh god, this is actually really bad. Wait, this is really bad. How am I gonna deal with these multiplying... this multiplying nonsense here? I have absolutely no area spells of any kind. Ray of Cold, does that pierce? I don't think it does. Stone Giant throws rocks at me. Wonderful. Okay, Stone Giant has been killed. The Maintainer has been killed. Good. That's just about the only good news, though. Lizard King has been killed. Oh boy. I mean, I don't know if I'm making any real progress here toward dealing with the infestation. Maybe, though? Actually, no. I'm definitely not. And the good news is that those things by themselves are just completely harmless. Pretty much. The bad news is that... oh. Oh boy. Space monsters. Wait, what? Space monsters? Damn it. Stun walls, okay. They die easily enough. But they can't stun you, of course. Hence the name. Okay, that leaves the dwellers on the threshold. Assuming that I don't actually need to kill all the software bugs that just have been spawned. Plus, rip any items that might have dropped here. Well, also, I guess I am regenerating health slowly, because those things just literally cannot hit me most of the time. Okay, well I guess I'll take the time that it needs. I guess the good news is that once the dungeon is basically filled with these things, the dwellers on the threshold won't be able to summon, because there's just literally no room. We've basically reached the entity limit. Of course, moving around is incredibly awkward, to say the least. Apparently there was something. Oh, Fire Giant. Wonderful. Oh god. So much for not being able to summon. Shagra, the Orc Captain. Oh. Great. That's what I love to see. Okay, killed him though. Okay, one dweller dead. We're facing a newt. Refuse to be Frightened, that's good. Let's actually step in the middle of all three of those. One dead. Get a moon beast. Do I need to worry about moon beasts? I don't know. Gonna worry about the dwellers first and foremost. And unfortunately, the quest is not complete, is it? It sure isn't. So I will not be able to finish this one. If it really just involves wiping out this floor, I guess just got incredibly unlucky with the dwellers deciding to summon the one elite that I'm aware of that is capable of, in turn, summoning breeding monsters. There might be more, but yeah, the variant maintainer just likes summoning these software bugs, which, haha, a funny joke. The problem is when it happens in this scenario where I need to clear the floor, and I literally cannot do it. Oh, something just shot a stinking cloud. If only... Wait, I mean, I guess there's a tiny chance that maybe... Oh, but there are just no staffs or wands or anything here. Some unknown scrolls, I guess. There could be some kind of... Well, in fact, the scrolls are right here. Scrolls of light. Yeah. That's not gonna help. Thanks, though. I guess I'll make my way out of here. In fact, I'll try to collect as much loot as I can. Whatever I see, anyway. Okay, I guess I also don't know... Oh. I also don't know what was shooting stinking clouds at me, and I don't know if it's this guy here, who I overlooked until now. Red Helm, the King of Bear. I'm guessing it means the King of Bears. Either way, this is kind of bad. Ouch. Okay, I can actually deal some damage to him. Alright, he's dead. Had me worried there for a second. But is whatever was shooting stinking clouds still around? Or was that him? Who knows? Apparently, it is still around. Oh, software... Wait, what? Chest Mimic. What? No. The statue of Chest Mimic... You can't make this up. The statue of Chest Mimic. It's a mimic pretending to be the statue of a chest mimic. Ugh, which ironically doesn't even look like a chest mimic, it just looks like a statue. I mean, the icon is that of a statue. Okay. Jesus. Okay, just let me leave, please. Yeah, I mean, I would love to finish the quest, but it's literally impossible, so... Wonderful. And we're not even level 30. God damn it. Ugh. Oh, the corpse... Okay, we got a wanted corpse, I guess, at least. Sure, receive a prize. Yes. 2 potions of speed. Thanks. It's appreciated. Get some potions of boldness. Against fear, I suppose. Scrolls of light. Which are kind of useless. Ray of cold. Nope. Two scrolls of staffs of teleport. We're gonna stash one away. Ring of archery. Honestly, I mean, I'm not gonna be a full-time archer, am I? Nah. Leather scale mail of whatever. It's not gonna be as good as our... Actually, isn't that exactly what we had before at one point? Oh no, never mind. We never had an elemental protection armor. No, no. That's just similar to our cloak, I guess. Metal Cap of Piety versus our Jingasa, which we still don't have fully identified somehow. I guess it might have some other resistance against something rare. What else would it be? I don't know. It could be something else, I guess. Cap of Piety also has some unknown effect, but overall, I mean, we don't need the plus wisdom. The defense is much worse, so no. No thanks. Okay. Now I really want to just get level 30. So we're just gonna head in here. We are indeed on level 29, as I thought. Skipped ahead 2 more levels. Okay. Potion of Q series was destroyed. Did I go into the dungeon not fully healed? That feels like something I probably did, because I was getting a bit, you know, impatient here. Once again, we picked up this terrible cursed armor. Thanks a lot, game. Okay, let's actually heal mostly to full. Close enough. We are actually getting pretty close to level 30 here. So enemies in here are at least somewhat appropriate level. In fact, I mean, they should be. This is a level 29 dungeon for our level 29 characters, so so there is that. Huh? Oh, an Umber Hulk. What a rare sight. Not worth any experience, but bit of a curiosity, at least. And start another gloves. No thanks. Right, we do have... Stop it, game. We do have Gauntlet of free action, right? Oh, we got Zilibogaz, the disembodied something. Right over there, the disembodied mouth, actually. Okay. Not killed on this character, but killed on a previous character, no doubt. Other than that, we only have trivial monsters. Oh. Did it actually catch up to me? Yes, only to immediately teleport away. And it seems to be a 2-shot. If it ever decides to stick around, that is. Is it still there? No. Oh, hey, I'm level 30. Surely something interesting is going to happen now, right? Well, our wisdom was drained. I guess I'm going to raise wisdom. And that's all that happened. Still just a pumpkin man. Not a pumpkin, just a dude with a pumpkin on his head. Well, a girl with a pumpkin on her head. I don't know, this is kind of lame. Is this how it's supposed to go? What's the point? I don't get it. Is this supposed to be mostly just a joke character, but I don't know. Is it gonna be actually super awesome? Both in terms of, you know, just being fun to play as well as being actually powerful once it does eventually mutate or evolve or whatever. Oh, what fun it is to fight enemies that constantly teleport away from you. Misses the monster. I missed the monster. Okay. At least my shooting skills are improving. Literally every single time you hit it, it just teleports away. Nope. Well, I saw it for a moment. See it again. And of course, it's gone. Wait. I think it was briefly visible to the north. Oh, there it is. Word of recall. No longer need that. Okay, I see it's over there, but it's definitely gonna teleport away before... Yep. Before we get to actually meet in combat again. Monster blinks away before I even saw it. Oh. Well, it was briefly there. What's going on, though? I mean, at least for a while it seemed to actually get into at least shooting range somewhat regularly, but now it just immediately gets away. Okay, I mean, I suppose I do occasionally hit it. It's more than half dead, at least. Oh? Wait. Oh, teleport trap. That wasn't there before. And it's gone again. Okay, yeah, it's definitely creating traps as well. For good measure, you know? Come on, man. Just let me hit you one more time. Hi there. Carrion. Oh. I miss. Of course I do. One more shot, come on. Oh, wait. Did I hit? No, I guess it's just gone. There we go. Okay, wow. That was something. Amulet, electricity and fire. Hold on, is that good? No, not immediately, but it might be. And that sure was one of the dungeon floors of all time. Some good bolts. Meh. Didn't even drop anything good. What a jerk. Oh. More traps, of course. Stop it. No, there was a trap there, okay. And there? Oh, I didn't even disarm that one. There we go. Wow, I lost a lot of arrows. I guess I maybe haven't finished collecting all the ones that I shot yet, but I guess most of those, or a good number of those, actually just get destroyed. Actually got destroyed. I can't even talk anymore. Ice trolls, okay. Did they destroy something? I sure did. 2 potions of cure critical wounds. Alright, you know what? I was really thinking that we must be getting to the point where, you know, the transformation happens. Maybe it... could it possibly actually take all the way to level 50? Surely not, right? That would be insane. Just play a completely normal character until at max level you suddenly turn into a giant rolling pumpkin of doom. Even if it is even a giant rolling pumpkin of doom. We don't know that yet. I kind of want to believe that, because otherwise this just doesn't make any sense to me. But I don't know. I don't know. I will, however, recall out of here and call it an episode for today because I can definitely feel that I need a break. What are you? Oh, Nick the Butcher, you're back. Yeah, no, we're killing you real quick. Cord armor, good. Not good enough, I'm afraid. Yeah, that amulet will hold on to. That could definitely become useful. Did we pick up anything useless? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so I guess next time we're gonna jump back into the dungeon and just keep going and hope. I mean, the thing is, we're diving pretty quickly deeper down into the dungeon, which of course also means that we encounter tougher creatures, which are worth more experience again. So we might be able to just about keep up with the with the dungeon level in terms of our character level, but well, okay, we have the old watchtower level 32, which might. Well, I'm not gonna tackle that as soon as I'm level 32. I'm gonna wait maybe until I'm level 35 plus because I just don't trust quests. Some of these have been trivially easy, but of course I've also been a bit overleveled for most of them until the most recent ones. Well, even for those I was overleveled. Not by much, but still. But yeah, I'm definitely not gonna attempt any quests that are above my level. That's just a recipe for disaster. So yeah, for next time it's gonna be a bit more dungeon diving, I suppose. Hopefully we'll find some good stuff and not too many more of these teleporting enemies. That would be nice. Hope you're listening, game. And yeah, maybe with any luck, we'll survive long enough to reach the point where this character becomes in any way interesting. Because unfortunately, I must say, it's been a bit disappointing. Surely, though, eventually it's all gonna be worth it, right? Surely. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.